Former Viking linebacker Ben Lieber told me this morning that reporting day for NFL players, no matter how long you've been in the league, is like that first day of school. You don't sleep well the night before. These all too familiar images of the Vikings checking into their dorm rooms at Minnesota State Mankato have been repeated here for the past 51 years. This will be their shortest ever stay in Mankato, breaking camp August 9th before heading to Cincinnati to practice for a few days, then playing the Bengals on August 12th in their first preseason game. All hands were on deck as the NFC North champs reported today, but as we join David McCoy in Mankato, the big news, David, came from the front office and in particular head coach Mike Zimmer.
That's right, Rosie. Yeah, it was the front office actually that contacted and started the talks on the contract extension that the Vikings announced with Mike Zimmer today. Just shows how much faith they have in him. And kind of ironic when you consider how many teams passed on Zimmer because they didn't have faith in him.
Proving people wrong, that's just my mentality. And so
after waiting so long to finally get his first head coaching gig, there had to be a sense of validation for Mike Zimmer to get an extension just 2 years later.
I feel very, very fortunate to be the coach of the Vikings. It's a great organization, a lot of great people.
The Vikings extending Zimmer now made a statement about where they feel this franchise is going, or more precisely, where he's taking it. Zimmer wasn't headed into the final year of his deal, according to ESPN, so there was no urgency to do it now, beyond rewarding the coach who led them to their first division title in 6 years and making publicly clear their confidence in him.
Zim's a great guy, and I really mean this, and I think a lot of people are kind of baffled when I say this, but he's an old school coach, and you don't see a lot of them anymore. You know, he's one of those guys that he's going to tear you apart to bring you up, and he believes that more work is more work, and it's good for you, and I believe the same thing, and you know, I'm excited to be here, I'm excited to play for him.
Zimmer said he didn't want to use the word success to describe his first 2 years on the job because he feels he still has a lot more to accomplish.
All I know is that this is the right organization for me. The people here are the right people. I still hope to prove a lot of other people wrong.
And the Vikings did not disclose the terms of the deal, not the amount of years or the money, but GM Rick Spielman did say that he expects Mike Zimmer will be here for a very long time, Rosie.
I think everyone's pretty unanimous about that. Thanks, David. Program note, I will be in Mankato on Sunday night for a half-hour training camp show at 10:30 p.m. with head coach Mike Zimmer as my live guest.